And here we are in a very, very windy Auckland. This is what we're going to be making. These are vegetable or vegetarian samosas, and these are made using tortilla wraps. So no dough making required. So let's get cooking. Right, just as I turn the camera on, the wind comes up and really starts making noise, but we're going to persevere. So firstly, into the pan with some olive oil, and we're going to then add our chopped red onions and our ginger. I don't know whether you can hear that wind outside, but it's really going for it. I reckon about 130 kilometres per hour. The harbour bridge here in Auckland is closed. But as you can see, we will still keep on cooking. So that's the... better turn that up a bit. That's the onions in there. Let's get tend to get the back of the wooden spoon, get all the ginger out, and I've got some just pop that under there. That's garlic sprouts. So when the garlic plant is growing, it sends out sprouts, and generally you use the bulb, which is the more pungent flavour. But if you want garlic, but you don't want it to be too overpowering, then this is the perfect alternative. So we'll pop that in there. Now we're going to add some spices in the order in which they need cooking. Mustard seeds, well, my samosas always have mustard seeds in them. By the way, in case you hadn't wondered what I'm going to make these samosas out of, I'm going to make them out of tortillas, so if you haven't got those, send someone out now to buy some. Alright, so we're just going to put these mustard seeds in there, and some chilli flakes. Now I generally like to see how much chilli flakes I'm getting, and that's about the right amount. I know it's not a perfect measure, but over the years you sort of get to know. We're going to pop some coriander in here. There's not a lot of spices in this. We'll keep them few, but we'll keep them dominant. So there's the coriander. I think I'm going to put a tiny bit of salt in, and that's probably, I've got anything else here? Oh, the garlic, of course. Oh, and normally I put peas in my samosas, but I've got no peas, and because it's COVID, I'm pretty used to making do, not going out unless I absolutely have to, but I'm not going to. just a little bit more olive oil there. As you can see, it was getting a bit dry. Now we'll pop our garlic in. We'll let that fry off for not too long, because I don't want the garlic to overcook. It's not a pleasant flavour when it overcooks. Is also why I put it in last. Rightio, now we're going to add our vegetables. So here's our potato that's well cooked. I'm just going to sort of make sure of that by pushing it in. And you see how quickly that potato has swallowed up that olive oil I put in there. It's taken no time at all. Right, I'm going to put the other vegetables in. I'm going to let it cook for about 5 minutes after that. Then we're going to come back and season it. So as you can see, this is quite a lot of vegetables. These are mixed vegetables for an Asian stir fry, which clearly this is not. But just about had an overspill then. This has to cool before it goes into the tortillas, but so it will be a while before I'll be filling them. And as you can see, that potato is lovely and soft. These are going to be beautiful samosas with plenty of flavour. Right, I'll come back when I've seasoned this, cooled it down, and we're ready at the samosa table. Right, so we're ready to make these samosas now. This is my glue here, and all this is just flour and water basically mixed into a paste. So firstly, we're going to try as hard as we can to chop these exactly in half, and that's not bad. Now the first thing that we want to do is actually make these into a cone. Right, so we want to try and get things going on like that. So it's this and this that we want to be getting our paste onto. So let's do that. And make up, because I've got quite a bit of filling here, so I should be able to make quite a few nice this should dry out and give you a nice, and I'm just going to put those there so that they do dry out. So it helps, well, it definitely helps me if I make the cone first like this, and then I start using the glue, because I'm prone to making mistakes. Now I'm just going to make some of these, and then we'll come back. I'm not going to make all of them, alright? I'll show you how to do some of them, but the rest of them you'll have to do yourselves, alright? I don't think that's unfair. So I'll be back in a minute, and we'll be doing some filling. Right, we're going to try and fill these now. I have a feeling this will be more fun for you than me. but you never know, it could work out quite nicely. So just fill these and don't overfill them. If there's one thing I've learnt from my 1 year of making samosas, putting too much in doesn't allow you to close the samosa properly. So you might think, well, that could take a bit more, but that's about it. Alright, so grab your glue. Alright. If you're using real dough, obviously you don't need this glue, because you'd actually press the actual pastry together. So we're gonna, you see, it's only just doing it. See that? Only just. But I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Right, I'm gonna do the rest of these. Right, and fill them up, and then I think we'll have a bit of a fry off. Rightio, so they are all filled and glued, and I'm ready to fry them now. So we'll turn our attention to the frying pan. See if we can have some fun. This is supposed to be the fun part, so I hope we do. Right, don't let that fire extinguisher put you off. Just safety first. And there we have it. A gentle fry, I think you'd call it. It's not massively fried. But I don't want it too hot. Tortillas are well known for crisping up very quickly. As soon as you do see them, there you go, it's crisped up very, very quickly. First of all, we'll just turn it down, and then we'll know to get it out of there quite promptly, and we'll come back once they're all done. And there you have it, straight out of the frying pan and into my warming tray here, which I'll put in the oven and keep warm until I've got the rest of it done and ready to go with it. But that's a nice quick way of making samosas using tortilla wraps. So I will catch you on the next recipe, hopefully. We'll see what we can come up with next time.